So yeah, we had a quick video yesterday. We did release a quick video yesterday regarding the statement of changes before the Parliament announced it. Now that the statement of changes have come out, I actually want to talk about the important points which we discussed, and we did have a lot of open questions. Now we have the answers.
Only RQF level 6 job roles can be sponsored by the employers, which means anything below RQF level 6, which is between 3 to 5, employers cannot sponsor their employees on the roll, which means they are removing almost look at it, the new entrant salary currently it is 30,960 and this is going up by 33,400. So they are increasing approximately 3,000 plus, 2,500 I suppose. So from 30,960 it is going to 33,400.
One couple of questions which I'll ask. So one of the thing is the transition period. So people who are already in these visas will be worried about what happens to them after this announcement. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of The Hatman. So as promised yesterday, we said that after the release of the statement of changes, we'll come back with a full video about discussing about what the changes are, and whatever information we have got, we'll come and share with you. So here we go. We again have the senior immigration lawyer, Mr. Badri Balakrishnan from Universal Fortune Limited with us. Namaste and Vanakkam, Badriji. How are you?
Vanakkam. I'm very good. How are you?
Good, thank you. So yeah, we had a quick video yesterday. We did release a quick video yesterday regarding the statement of changes before the Parliament announced it. Now that the statement of changes have come out, I actually want to talk about the important points which we discussed, and we did have a lot of open questions. Now we have the answers. Can we discuss about it? Can you please let us know about the changes which has been in the statements of
Absolutely.
changes document? Yeah.
Of course. So after reading the statement of changes, I will just give you a brief summary and I will narrow it down into 3 topics. Okay. So the first, skills and salary threshold. So now from 22nd July onwards, only RQF level 6 job roles can be sponsored by the employers, which means anything below RQF level 6, which is between 3 to 5, employers cannot sponsor their employees on the roll, which means they are removing almost 111 job roles and they're saying it can go up to 180 individual job positions. So this is the first major change which has been announced in the statement of changes, which was published yesterday on 1st of July. So the next one, the most important topic is salary threshold for skilled workers. So in this, there is always between from option A to option E, then there is option F and G, it goes on. So I'm going to only cover the major options, which is option A, one of them is going rate. So they are increasing the going rate from 38,700 per annum to 41,700 per annum. So going rate salary, anyone who is going to apply for their visa after 22nd July, the going rate must be 41,700 or whatever is the going rate on the individual SOC code, whichever is higher. So for just as an example, if you look at business development manager role, which is 3556, the going rate is 55,200 or 55,250. And the going rate after 22nd July is 41,700. So for this particular SOC code, you have to take 55,200 because whichever is higher. But if you look at art consultant, which is around 38,000, but the going rate is 41,700. So you need to take 41,700 or the going rate of on your individual SOC code, whichever is higher. So this comes under option A. So the next one is I'm going to only talk about option E, which is new entrant. This new entrants basically people who are already in the UK as a student or who have completed the master's degree and who is under the age of 26 or people who are in post-study work visa. It is for them. So if you look at it, the new entrant salary currently it is 30,960 and this is going up by 33,400. So they are increasing approximately 3,000 plus, sorry, 2,500, I suppose. So from 30,960, it is going to 33,400. So the next one is option F. So this option F is for the people who are already under the skilled worker visa, which they are in the rules, which is in place before 22nd July. So the going rate for them, it is currently at 29,000. So again, they are increasing from 29,000 to 31,300. So this are the salary increase. So from 29,000, it is going up to 31,300, which is coming under option F. So this is the topic about salary increase. Then let me go to the next topic, which is about temporary shortage list. So Home
One quick thing.
Office,
So one quick thing. Sorry,
sure,
I know you don't have much time, but I'll quickly ask because so people will understand.
sure, sure.
So when you said that, like when you have new job roles which are coming up, which is like, for example, a business development manager, which is RQF level 6. So if you look at it, the going rate and what is this rate called? This is the going rate, is it? What is this
This
rate?
is the 41,700 is the going rate
41,700 is the going
for
rate.
general going rate, but you need to also check on the individual SOC code, what is the going rate for that particular code.
Oh, particular code. Okay. For example, if you look at it and we think that this is 55,200, you said whatever is higher has to be taken.
Higher.
In this case, it will
Correct.
be 55,200. But if the
Correct.
business is not able to afford them, then they can always go for a new entrant rule where they have to pay 38,600. Is that right?
So for new entrant route, what they are saying is exactly. So if for that particular role, if you are taking it, so the rule is what it says is 33,400 or 70% of the going rate on that particular SOC code. In this case, yes, it would be around approximately 38K. But you
Whichever is
have to
higher.
keep in mind the new entrant is only eligible for, I mean, only students and certain group of people would be eligible. It's
Yeah.
not everyone.
Yeah. That we agree. So yeah, that's fine. So now coming to the temporary shortage list. So there's a
This
number
is
of
the third
jobs
topic.
there. Yeah.
What is temporary shortage list? So temporary shortage list is Home Office has brought certain job codes or certain job titles under this list. This or the list, the level is below RQF level 6, between RQF 3 to RQF 5. The job roles are here. So they have brought around, they have added quite a lot.
111, right?
Previously, yes, previously it was known as immigration salary list. Not previously, currently it is known as immigration salary list. So after 22nd July, they are deleting it and they are replacing it with temporary shortage list. So they have brought quite a few additions to the existing list. To start to talk about it briefly, they have added quite a lot of accounting positions and they have added quite a lot of technician positions in electrical and electronics. They have also surprisingly added business sales executives and advertising and marketing associates. Or they have added bookkeepers, and they have kept most of the uh, job roles in the construction sectors. And they have also added quite a lot of roles in automobile sector, which is like vehicle technicians, mechanics, vehicle bodybuilders, vehicle paint technicians, such things. So, however, there is a catch in this. So what they have said is anyone who will be sponsored under temporary shortage list TSL, they will not be allowed to bring their dependents. However, in the statement of changes, they haven't said anything about it. But in the news, before announcing the statement of changes, they have given it. I believe in coming days, they will be giving more light on the dependence in the immigration rules itself. So, in the statement of changes, I couldn't go through it, where it is about the dependents in the temporary shortage list cannot come. But in the news announcement, they have clearly mentioned anyone who will be sponsored under temporary shortage list will not be able to bring their dependents.
Their loved ones.
Okay.
That's
So
right.
after 22nd July, they cannot bring their dependents if the employer sponsoring them under TSL, which is temporary shortage list.
Okay.
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 So the last one is about care visa, which is care sector. So they are going to close down the care sector. So the date they have given is, I believe, I'm just checking it. Yeah, it is 22nd July 2028. And from 22nd July 2025 onwards, they are completely shutting down care workers for overseas recruitment. So they are only keeping from 22nd July 2025 till 22nd July 2028 for people inside the UK. So, and the requirement is they must be working for them at least 3 months prior to their course being issued. So, if there is a student or if someone is on the graduate visa or if they're already under the skilled worker visa or dependent visa, they're already in the UK and they are working for a sponsor who is having a sponsorship license and they have CQC license as well, then yes, they can be sponsored as carers, subject to they've been working at least 3 months. So that's the summary about it. And yes, that's what it's all been stated in the statement of changes.
Yeah,
Thank
okay.
you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Badri. There's one couple of questions which I'll ask and we'll finish it there. So one of the thing is the transition period. So people who are already in these visas will be worried about what happens to them after this announcement. So who are in associate, sorry, not the RQF level 3 to 5, if they want to extend, what will happen? What is the last deadline before which they have to do this?
They haven't given any deadline for this. So as of now, they said the transit arrangement is in place. They are allowed to switch their employer and they are allowed to extend their visa as long as they can. They haven't given any deadline,
They
at
can
least
bring
for
their
now, in
spouse
this
as well,
statement of
right? They can
changes.
bring their dependents as well.
They can also bring their dependents after this as well. It's only someone who is making their initial application after 22nd July, between RQF 3 to 5, they cannot bring their dependents. But anyone who is being sponsored at RQF level 6 or above, they can still bring their dependents.
Okay. There are many questions to ask, but I know that you are running out of time. What we'll do is we'll come after a couple of after the storm goes off
Yes.
and you have some quiet time. What we'll do is we'll come up with all the queries for FAQs,
Sure.
and I'll definitely have another call with you to get the answers. Right? Thank you very much,
Sure,
Vanakkam.
everyone.
Thank you.
Anytime,
Thank you.
anytime for
Much
you.
appreciated.
Thank you.
Thank you.